Hi, it's Paul Augustine, your expert in all things real estate. You can also find us online at theaugustineteam.com. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about appraisals and answer the question, if I'm selling my home, what do I need to know about appraisals and why should I be worried about it? So, an appraisal is the bank's way of determining what your home is actually worth, and they generally will require an appraisal anytime your buyer is seeking mortgage financing in order to buy your property. Now, there's a couple things you do need to know about appraisals. First of all, they're performed by somebody who's licensed as an appraiser. There's quite a bit of training and continuing education that they need to go through on a recurring basis to retain their license status, and an appraisal is a very complex and detailed manner in which they look at your property, the subject property, against other recently sold similar and comparable properties in a nearby area. Now, what's a nearby area? It generally is going to be in the same municipality as your property is located in, within a 1 mile radius whenever possible, and having sold within the past 6 months. Now, an appraiser, if they have to, will go outside of these guidelines. They could go back 12 months, for example. They could go out 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, even in more rural areas. They could also go into different municipalities, but very rarely do they want to go outside of the same school district. So again, the other thing to know about appraisals is that when they can find the 3 to 5 comparable sales that they need within a 1 mile radius and 6 months in time back, they're not going to skip over those comparable sales and go out further to bring in more favorable comparable sales. So they're looking for properties that are similar in features. So if you have a ranch home, they really don't want to use a colonial home. They want to try to use a ranch, maybe a bungalow. Or if you have a Cape Cod, they may use a ranch, a bungalow, a Cape, but they're going to try not to use a colonial. They may use a split. So they're trying to find similar featured properties whenever possible. If you're in just a larger subdivision where there's a lot of homes that are very similar, they may not even need to go outside of the same subdivision. And not only are they looking at those comparable sales and just looking at sold number versus sold number, they're also looking at all of the features. So if you have more upgrades than the last, they will make adjustments in your favor for that. However, if you have less square footage than one of the other comparable sales, they're going to make an adjustment the other way for that as well. I hope you find this information useful. Please be sure to share it with your friends and also subscribe to our channel for other great tips and information.